All right, adventurers, welcome. You have officially made it to the end of your A1 training. The journey up to now has been all about gathering knowledge. But today, well, today is different. Today, we're setting out on your very first great quest. And you know, every great quest needs a map. So here's ours for today's briefing. We're going to kick things off with the quest itself. Then we'll break down the essential steps to get you there. Choosing your story, crafting a script, and then the big moment, recording and sharing it. We'll also see how this whole mission gets you ready for the grand finale. Let's dive in. Okay, so this is the moment we have been building towards. It's finally time to take all that theory, all that stuff you've learned, and turn it into real, actual, powerful storytelling. Yeah, think about it like this. Every single piece of vocabulary, every grammar rule you've learned about the past simple, those weren't just lessons in a book. They were tools you were carefully collecting for your adventure toolkit, and now you get to use them to build something really cool, your own story.
So let's get into the specifics of this first mission. It's got a great name, My Unplugged Activity. What does that actually mean, and, why is it so important?
Right. So the mission, in a nutshell, is to record a short story about something you really did in the past, completely screen-free. And this is way more than just a language assignment. It actually connects to our own well-being. Focusing on an unplugged activity is a little nod to the global goal for good health and well-being. It's all about disconnecting from our screens to reconnect with ourselves and the world. I love that connection, I really do. So, for our heroes listening, where do they even begin on a quest like this? Let's break down that very first step. The first step is simple. Think and choose. You can't tell a story until you find one, right? So you're going to reach back into your own memories and pull out a real, screen-free experience that you've had. And there are two golden rules here, and they're non-negotiable. First, the story has to be real. It's got to be your own authentic experience. And second, this one is absolutely crucial. You have to use the right tool for the job, the past simple tense. That's your key to unlocking the past and telling your story so everyone understands. Okay, makes sense. So you've got your story picked out, you've got your grammar tool ready, the past simple. So how do you actually structure the script? Is there some kind of a secret formula to follow? There is, and the best part is it's beautifully simple. Just follow these three parts. You start with the action, what did you actually do? Then you add the details, who were you with, where did it all happen? And finally, maybe the most important part, your opinion. How did it make you feel? And to really bring that opinion part of your story to life, you want to use powerful words. So instead of just saying, it was good, try verbs like I liked, or I loved, or I enjoyed. And then describe the experience with adjectives like fun, relaxing, or even exciting. That's how you really make your story connect with whoever is listening. Oh, and here's a little bonus power-up for your script, a little pro tip. While you're talking about your activity, you can use the word can to mention a skill you have that's related to it. For instance, if your story is about playing the guitar, you could say, I can play 3 songs. It just adds another cool layer to your story. Fantastic. So at this point, your script is ready. It's personal, it's structured, it's powerful. So what are the final steps? How do you bring that story to life and share it with the world? Okay, now we get to the magic of actually speaking. A really crucial point here is pronunciation. I want you to pay super close attention to how you pronounce the ed ending on regular past tense verbs. Seriously, mastering this is one of those keys that unlocks a much more confident and natural English sound. Exactly. And when you finally hit that record button, please remember this one simple piece of advice. Speak slowly and clearly. Take your time. Your story is important, and it absolutely deserves to be heard properly. There is no need to rush. And finally, sharing your adventure is the easy part. Once your recording is done, just submit it through Padlet or your class folder. And just like that, your quest is complete. This all seems super clear, but I bet you might be wondering, why this specific mission? Let's talk for a minute about why this little challenge is so important for the journey you have ahead. That is the perfect question. The best way to think about this unplugged activity mission is to see it as the dress rehearsal. It's where you get to practice every single skill, your storytelling, your grammar, your pronunciation, but in a small, focused way. And this is all designed to prepare you for the grand adventure, your final project. That's so true. Every hero in every great story has a training montage, that sequence where they sharpen their skills and build their confidence before the final battle. This mini challenge, this is your training montage.
So the map has been laid out for you, the tools are in your hands, and the quest is crystal clear. The only thing left to ask is, what great story are you going to tell? Good luck, everyone.